Support for the Bittersweet Life comes from our listeners. And if you support the show over at patreon.com/the Bittersweet Life podcast, you'll not only keep this show that you love alive, you'll get bonus episodes every month. And often what happens on the bonus episodes is a delightful addition, difference from what you might hear on the main show. This week, we explore a video that Tiffany posted on our Instagram that went viral. It all had to do with Italian kids and Italian opera. But what is the truth behind this reel? Here's a preview of the very wide-ranging discussion we had about Italian kids learning opera in school. Or did they? A number of weeks ago, Tiffany posted a video of Aurelio participating in an Italian opera program where the kids get to sit on stage and participate in an opera. You can tell more about it if you want, Tiffany. Anyway, she posted this reel. Like I said, if you're on our Instagram, maybe you saw it. If not, you can go look for it right now. It's still there. Just look for the Bittersweet Life podcast. But what's happening behind the scenes is that reel hit at the right time. And I guess went viral. It has been generating comments in the behind the scenes of our Instagram ever since it came out. But behind the scenes of this, you were saying that one of the comments that is constantly coming up as we're going through is what?
Well, first, before I say that, I might just describe the program,
okay,
so people have an idea what it is. It's called Europa in Canto. It also goes by the name Scuola in Canto, which means like Europe in song or school in song. And it's a program that is not like Aurelio's school has an opera program. It's this external group of people, and they choose an opera for the year. And I think maybe once or at most twice a month, one or more of the singers will come into the school and will help teach the kids the songs and talk to them about it, tell them the story of the opera, try to get them excited about this opera. So the final performance was at the Auditorium Parco della Musica in Rome, which is basically the most important classical music venue. Nobody would go and pay to see this if it weren't your kids. So, But nevertheless, there was so much importance given to so many details, the costumes, the sets, the live orchestra, the conductor, the singers were all very good. And the kids would sing from the audience. When it wasn't their turn to sing on stage, they were singing. They were standing and singing from the audience. I was moved. I couldn't believe it.
Well, and then I think one thing that I believe is makes things go viral is an idea that is in some way both heartwarming, inspiring, and magical to a certain degree.
It felt like magic. It's like, how can all of these regular, ordinary kids sing opera? And I think one of the other things that made it go viral is people posting and being like, look at Italy. Like, look at Italy. This is what they do in Italy. They value culture. They value opera. They value the arts. And the truth is that is a tiny bit misleading because this isn't something that's happening in every school. This isn't something that's coming from the school. It's not normal for little kids to study opera. It's something that this initiative and maybe others that are similar are doing and starting. And it's been going on for a few years now, but it's certainly not like, oh yeah, every Italian kid, can rattle off a Verdi opera. But I think a lot of people love to post things like that and be like, gosh, we're living in the Stone Age. Look what they're doing in Italy. Our kids are on TikTok,
Yeah, totally.
When of course the Italian kids are on TikTok too. So,
I mean, and I think the number one hard part about all things on social media is that it's like this snippet that can be misinterpreted always.
Yeah. But there is truth to it. It is like, this is actually happening. This isn't a lie.
Because it is what Italy is about. It's just not the full picture. Like, it's a snapshot of a picture.
Yeah. And I mean, there is something to be said about, the ideal. Not to say, you want to live in a fantasy world. And I definitely think that we don't try to convince people that everything is wonderful in Italy and, life is a dream and you should just move here and we'll solve all your problems.
Yeah, not on this show anyway, for sure.
Not on this show. Yeah. But there is something to be said for recognizing an ideal of a place. And I feel like every place has its ideal, and they try to live up to it and they might not succeed. Even America, we have our ideal, we have our American dream ideal, which, is not reality for everyone. But there is a nugget of truth in it. It's like a legend. There's always a nugget of truth to every legend. We talk about the American dream for a reason because it is a real thing. Whether it's achievable or not for everybody is a different question. And for Italy, I think the ideal is like this sense of like it's a place that values beauty and art and
And culture.
and
Yeah.
culture. And so people want to believe that. They want to see that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with like wanting to see that ideal fulfilled.
Thank you to those of you who already support the show. And if you don't, please do join us. There are many levels that you can join at. Visit patreon.com/The Bittersweet Life Podcast. You will find a link in the show notes. You can also make a one-time donation through PayPal. You'll find links to donate at our website, thebittersweetlife.net. Talk to you soon. Bye.